150 members. People are afraid. So what will they do when we are 300? We are on KICC and Faith, and they are shivering. So what will they do when we buy our own TV station? We have our technical people right there. So what will they do when we have our studio? You see, church is not an entertainment center. This church is very visionary. We are very focused. Very focused. That's why we are accomplishing the things we are accomplishing by the hand of God within these small years. People hate success and successful people. So sometimes they'll trap you. That's how they got Judas. That's how they got Judas. Judas was meant to have a throne in heaven. 12. The 12 disciples, he was meant to have a throne. He was deceived. Just for how many pieces of silver? 20 pieces of silver. He hanged himself in Akeldama, field of blood, by selling Jesus. Meanwhile, he had a throne to rule in the future Israel and a throne in heaven. Lost it by people speaking against the lead. This Jesus, this is your pastor these days. I'm telling you, you have to watch it. Judas, this salary they are giving you, are a minister, they aren't you? What salary do they give you? You, Minister Michael and Minister Michael Jr. and Ambrose, what salary do they give you? Oh, they don't give us anything. Look at Bishop's suit. The money they should give you, you have to be careful. This suit, you have worn it since 1952. You need a change of suit. You need to really, consider. Look at these people in the Treasury Department. Look at Yvonne. I'm sure all the money is in her size. You see, I'm telling you what people, look, you need to get it. I'm preparing you for the future. If your heart is not hard bonded to the pastor, you'll be deceived. This is your husband, who is an armor bearer to the bishop. Everywhere bishop is going, he's always going. What's going on? What's going on? You need to put your foot down. The Bible says he who does not take care of his family is worse than an infidel. He has to be at the house and be doing what he must do. You have to put your foot down. You have to lift your skirts. And then, And if she is not grounded, but she is, she'll catch her husband one day and say, look, me this nonsense, I won't tolerate. Where the children are there, you just get up, we are going somewhere. You say, Bishop said, we are going somewhere. Every day you are going somewhere. Even the offering that he gets and the books he sells, did he give you some? You see, you need to get it. Get it. People are wicked. People are what? Wicked. This your church is going somewhere. Yet your heart be tied. And guess what? When they do that, it's not us who suffer. It's the members. We are secure. We are moving. It's you they remove from the place. So they will take, some people do that too. Even church members sometimes do that. Look, yes, the office you have been working up there. What have they been giving you? All this typing Sunday, instead of you being with your mother, they let you type this and then type that, and they say, email this and email. With this your green dress, you can do better with your life. Tell pastor that after service, you have obligations. Obligations. And they use big English. Obligations. They remove you, and then next week they apply for her post. Know your pastors. Know them. And esteem them highly. Love them. Appreciate them. Pray for them. Look, let me close with you. You become intimate with the one you pray to, pray with, and pray for. Write it down. You become intimate, close, and cherished by people you pray. The person you pray to, that's God. The people you pray for, people, and the people you pray with. Anyone you pray for, you can't criticize them. Anyone you pray with, you can't criticize. Or you nullify your prayer. And the one you pray to, you can't criticize them. So you become intimate with the one you pray to, the one you pray for, and the one you pray with. If you pray for your pastor, you will not tolerate nonsense from anybody. Because you have spent time praying for them, and somebody has come and is poisoning your mind after you prayed. That means rendering useless your prayer. You don't sit in those kind of environments. And it's you they pollute, but the pastors are moving on. There have been people who have been polluted, and they left. Today, they are biting not only their finger, they are biting their teeth. Teeth is used to bite. They are biting their teeth. They polluted them, poisoned them, told them I am a monster, and I am Hitler, and I am Haman, and I am Osama bin Laden before he was born. So they left. Today, some of them see me, they can't look in my face. When somebody tells you, you should walk with somebody in such a way that you know them. So when somebody comes and says something, look, there is nothing. It go both ways. There's nothing. You are Nigerian, I'll speak down to you. There's nothing you can tell me about any of my mentors that I will believe. Forget it. Forget it. Look, you can't even come and tell me anything about my ministers for me to believe you. And the point is, I won't even give you the point to see me. You see, it's a decision. I don't want you to poison me about anybody, so I don't listen to that garbage. Your ear is not the Croydon dump. All you want to hear from people is things that will edify you, build you up, challenge you, motivate you to fulfill destiny. Not garbage. Not garbage. Not garbage. So we don't tolerate that here. We don't. And always remember, I'm not preaching this because anybody has done something. I'm a prophetic preacher. I don't call myself a prophet. I'm a pastor, an apostle, and a teacher. But God preaches prophetically through me. And I can see where we are going. When we walk into the campus, people will say, hey, the other day pastor was preaching and he said, be addicted to cocaine. I'm sure it's cocaine money. He mistakenly said, be addicted to kingdom. Unfortunately said cocaine. Hey, this building, let's go and investigate. You tell them there's nothing to investigate. It was built by the hand of God. Tell your neighbor, point your finger at them and say, know your pastor and his wife. It's critical. Critical. In your interest. Next week, I'll give you, how many did I give you? 4. We have 3 more. Do you want me to give you, or next week? Next week? Okay, write them down. I'll go over them. Number 5, communicate to him personally. That is, give to him financially. Communicate to him personally. Give to appreciate your pastor on your own accord without anybody telling you. You know, don't wait for appreciation day. Don't wait for Christmas. Occasionally you come to church because of the way your pastor blesses you. Because you see, your pastors always bless you, whether you give them something or not. They love you. That's their assignment. They just love to make you better. Occasionally it's good to just come to church with an envelope or with a tie or with a shoe or with a shirt. Just to say, Pastor, I just want you to know. Look at the text that some of you sent me on my birthday. I said to my wife, the English that was in the text, some of you sounded like Oxford graduates. You reserve your English to writing. Some of you are speaking like the Queen. You know, you are 1 in a million. And may the Lord increase you and enlarge you. May you hit your 120 with great propensity. And, you know, you are speaking. I was so touched. Those kind of texts. Occasionally you send a text. You call me, you may not get me because I'm busy doing other things. An occasional text here and there. An occasional Pentecostal hands, you come to church with a seed in an envelope, and then you just say, Pastor, just to bless you. Bam, then you go. You see some Ribena somewhere, and you buy for your pastor. Some cranberry juice somewhere. Now that you know he eats fish, he's losing weight, so you buy some small fish, tilapia or salmon, or broccoli. You see, these are things you do. A gift. When you give a gift to somebody, you catch their attention. Your heart and heart. You understand? Gifts make room. Don't look at the size. It's your heart. Always do from your heart. Communicate to him personally. Communicate to him personally. And then number 6. Imitate him as he imitates Christ. Imitate him. If he's not imitating Christ, don't imitate him. But imitate what he does, which are Christ-like. Imitate him as he imitates Christ. And then the last one, obey his teachings. These are the way you relate to and get the best out of your pastor. Obey his teachings. When he's teaching something, a pastor's number 1 ministry is the word and prayer. Not running around. So that's why I don't run around. Because it's important when you come to church, you must get something that you can take home. You heard yesterday, if we preach a message that is preached by a pastor that does not show the people what to do, is a failure. A pastor's responsibility is to stay in the word and prayer and bring people relevant messages to be able to win the battles of life. So we must give you steps, like you've heard, 10 things you must know about your pastor, and now how to relate from him, since you need him, how to relate to him to get the best out of him to fulfill your destiny. So you get the steps. So when you leave here, you have ammunition. You know exactly what to do to take you to the next height. Steps. It's not only who are. No. You go with something, you have steps. I saw some of the members start practicing because of what we saw at Winners. Some of them saw me and they see me coming and they do, what we do in the Winners, the Nigeria. People have started respect what the Nigerians do when they see their bishops. Some of our members are starting, including Kenny. Kenny saw me. Nigerians, when they are greeting you, the Ghanaians go. Not those here, not the Ghanaians here. The Ghanaians outside. Yeah. Hallelujah. A sign of what? It's not. They are just showing